Hey guys, it's Janet here with a new video. So today is bad news and good news. Bad news is that I found out my grandmother might have cancer. I didn't want this to happen. To be honest, my whole family is crying, and I can't shed a tear because I lost basically all my emotions. It's kind of hard to think that someone you love so much can just easily be taken away from you. It's hard to realize that someone that's always been there for you is being pulled into a different world. My grandmother has always been my hero. She's always been there when I was upset, angry, or sad. And I did nothing to show my gratitude towards her. I gave her disrespect. I gave her problems. And yet, she still loves me. I wrote something down for her. And I want this video to be able to be shown throughout YouTube. So that way people know how much that, no matter how many times I give her attitude, I want her to know how much I actually love her. So here I go. 3:31 p.m. Saturday, October 1st, 2016. Dear Nana, no matter what happens, if you live or die, I'm still going to love you. You're my hero. You never stopped and thought about yourself. You just kept going. You thought about me, and you thought about your family and friends. Your love for everyone will only grow. I'm sorry for the disrespect I gave you. I'm sorry for every time I gave you problems. I'm sorry if you die. I'm sorry. If you die, I'm still going to be strong for you. I'm still going to love you. That's all I have so far, but this whole book that I'm making is going to be for her. This was a journal log that I wrote for her. Then this is a drawing I made for her. And I'm still gonna write for her. I wasn't expecting that my grandma would catch cancer. We just thought it was arthritis from her spine down to the middle of her shin. But if she does have cancer, then I'm going to be devastated because her and my grandpa have been the only family I really had. My dad basically just abandoned me and just went to drugs. He didn't even care that his negativity was affecting me. My mom is moving away to Virginia and basically leaving me. Now when she calls to rant on about something, or she calls to see how everything's going, but she never asks about me. She cares more about my baby siblings. But that's normal. I'll always be the outcast in a family, but I know that my grandparents, my friends, my aunts and uncles, they all love me. Recently, I have been doing some things to myself, and I regret it, because I just made I made the stress for my grandparents worse. And I'm sorry. But today, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to start a new chapter in my life. I'm going to start being the responsible kid that everyone should know of. I'm going to start being that happy little girl I used to be. And I'm going to stop self-harm. Today is basically the saddest day I have ever had. And I'm really not, I just don't know what to do. So, for those who are watching, please pray for my grandmother. My grandmother is so important to me. So is my grandfather. To be honest, I don't know where I'd be without them. I'm going to show you a picture of my grandmother, and I'm going to tell you how important she is and how important my grandfather is. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, this is a picture of my grandparents when they got married. My grandmother, her name is Roberta Welch. She has always been there for me. And this is my grandfather, Gary Welch. They're basically my secondary parents. They always been there and they always cared about me. I just wish that things would last. Papa, you want to say anything to YouTube? Do you want to say anything to my subscribers on YouTube? But, yeah. My grandmother has custody of me. How that all happened is I was living with my mom for a while because I ended up moving away from my dad due to him being a drug addict. And when my mom's boyfriend lost his job, me and my little brother Joseph moved here to Ohio with my grandparents. It was rough at first because I left my friends and my mom, but I did get to see them once in a while. My mom would visit, but she would always be different. She'd be changing. My mom's boyfriend and I don't get along. He doesn't like me and I don't like him. I have no real dad, because no matter how many times my mom dates a guy, they're gonna hate me. I'll make a second video of this talking about it, but I'm just gonna end this video here today. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe. Don't get yourself in trouble. and love your family no matter what, because someday they're going to be taken away from you. See ya.